Alrighty, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another video. Here we are today with the Season 3 Reloaded blog post, and obviously we're going to go ahead and get into everything and see what this has to offer. Starting off, we have a multiplayer map here, which is Haven, and it is obviously a 6v6 map. Then we have Signal, which is a strike map. Obviously there is 6v6 and 2v2 as well. And then we have a brand new limited time mode here called Joint Operations. Ride to victory in a blaze of glory in Joint Operations, a gauntlet that challenges players across a series of multiplayer mode variants, including TDM, Domination, Hardpoint, Kill Order, and Kill Confirmed. Catch your breath during breaks throughout the match, shifting the play of the game by adding modifiers that affect every operator, including a plus 420 score bonus, third person, visual impairment, double health, hardcore, paranoia sounds, low gravity, double jump, and increased movement speed. Next up, we have a new perk here called Vendetta, and this will be in the recon section, blue. And in order to get this, it will be in the Blaze of Glory event. Now, if you can't see the marker in this picture, it is right here. So, I guess. And the description of the perk says, on respawn, mark your killer's last known position for a short duration, get a bonus score for eliminating an enemy. The Vigilance perk encounters being marked by Vendetta. Next up, we have zombie content here, which the first one is a LTM. This LTM being called Zombie Snacks, which in their description this is challenging operators to keep their energy reserves up while aiming to enter a flow state, providing extra power for slaying the undead. Now, you can play this on all 5 of the maps, and you can also play it in director mode as well. Then we have a description of what this basically includes. Energy meter. In Zombie Snacks, your operator's health bar is replaced with an energy meter, which depletes when taking damage or moving. The energy meter does not passively recharge for that, you need food. In Standard, your energy depletes when moving or taking damage. Jumping, mantling, sliding, and diving all deplete energy on use, but in directed mode, your energy only depletes when taking damage. Replenish your energy by eating snacks, plus 50, drinking perks, plus 150, or chewing a gobblegum, plus 50. Other health-based features will also refill energy, such as the Stim Shot, plus 50, and the Light Mend Ammo Mod, plus 5 per glyph, plus 10 with the extra strength augment. And the Juggernaut perk will increase your total energy bar. Now, as for food items, you eat food to partially replenish your energy meter, dropped by downed enemies, and found throughout the map. Specials, elites, and HVTs are guaranteed to drop 3 snack items. They also have a new power-up for this LCM here, called Refrigerator. When activated, all eliminated zombies will drop food items for a short period of time. And then we have Flow Mode, which if you eliminate 10 zombies without taking damage, to enter a flow state, operators in the flow inflict plenty of extra damage and gain special boosts such as improved handling and movement. Take any damage and the flow state is lost. And then of course, in this one, you will get rewards for completing the main quest in both standard and directed. For directed mode, you will get a custom collection of 4 gobblegums per map. Each contains 1 high rarity gobblegum and 3 gobblegums of other rarities. You will also get 15,000 XP per map. Then we have standard, which is a custom collection of 6 gobblegums per map. And once again, it contains 1 high rarity gobblegum and the other 5 are other rarities. You also get 15,000 XP per map as well on this game mode. Next up, we have new gameplay content, which is a new field upgrade, which is Frost Blast. And in order to get this, it will be available in the Blaze of Glory event. Now, of course, if you have no clue what this does, it will create a blizzard that deals lethal frost damage on activation and slow enemies that enter it. And then we have the augments for Frost Blast. The first one being Majors, Ice Slick, enemies within the blizzard may be knocked down, Frostcast, the blizzard moves forward when activated, and Flash Freeze. Normal enemies within the blizzard will be frozen solid and are killed when damaged. And then we have the minor augments, which is Extension, significantly increases blizzard duration, Frostbite, increased damage to frozen enemies, and finally Extra Charge, increased max charges by 1. And of course, we're getting the director mode for Shattered Field. I don't think I need to explain what this is, as well as the Ray Gun Mark II coming to all the other maps that are not Shattered Field. Next up, we have Warzone, obviously this being for Verdansk. So first one being that the train station is now able to be moved. Obviously the train is filled with a bunch of loot loot. Next, they're adding high value loot zones, and they're also adding 2 more contracts. One of them being Big Game Bounty, which it will get a bounty for the highest operator in the game that currently has the most eliminations, and the second contract being Train Recon, which all it is you get on board and hold your position. Next up, we have a bike that is a new vehicle. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it's one of those, what are they called, engine bikes? You know what I'm trying to say. And then we have ranked play in Verdansk. And in case you are curious, here are the rewards. You get a camel for 100 eliminations, a whip and blueprint for 250 eliminations, you get a charm for 1 win, and a sticker for 25 eliminations. Then of course there's emblems and sprays for whichever placement you get at the end of the season. Then we have 2 Verdansk limited time modes, the first one being High Trip Resurgence. Smoke the competition and power up in the High Trip Resurgence LTM coming to Verdansk. Operators will deploy with one of several predetermined weapons and their fist. To improve your odds, seek out shades found in supply caches, giving the operator various boosts, including faster reloads, super speed, and no fall damage. Then we have Massive Resurgence, which is basically just 120 operators in Verdansk Resurgence. Then finally, we're on the general content, which is on multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. The first one being the SMG called Ladra. This weapon has 37 levels and is a full auto SMG with extreme rate of fire, excellent range, and low recoil, and they recommend it to use this at mid-range. Next up, we have a new weapon attachment, this being for the Goblin MK2, which it will turn the Goblin MK2 into a mini rocket. This attachment will be a fully automatic weapon with explosive rocket ammunition. Splash damage capabilities come at the expense of bullet velocity and rate of fire, equips a new default barrel and magazine, blocks barrel, muzzle, and magazine attachments. Next up onto the events here. Starting off, we have a Seth Rogen collab event pass. Now for the free track, we have a sticker, a attachment, which is the Goblin MK2 attachment, a charm, the Ladra SMG, a spray, a emblem, and a operator skin. Then in the premium track, we have 2 Seth Rogen skins, obviously one that you get off rip, a gun screen, a large decal, 2 weapon blueprints, one for an AR and one for an SMG, 1 emote, and 1 finishing move, and then finally you get the other Seth Rogen operator skin. Then for the final event, we have the Blaze of Glory event, which will last from May 6th to the 15th. Collect Blaze Bucks dropped by eliminated enemies and found in supply caches in Call of Duty Warzone. Redeem your bucks for rewards, including the new Vendetta perk, the Frost Blast field upgrade, and the highly decorated weapon camo with an additional variant for Season 3 Black Cell owners. Then lastly, we have new bundles, which obviously if you don't care, you can click off this now. But in this Seaborn Tracer Pack Mastercraft Ultra Skin, you will have a Ultra Skin for Woods, a Mastercraft for the HDR, and a weapon blueprint for the SOG. Both of these weapons featuring fire tracers and a death effect. You will also get a finishing move, emote, charm, animated emblem, spray, weapon sticker, and a loading screen. Then we have the Peak Performance Tracer Pack Reactive Ultra Skin, which has a Mr. Peaks operator skin. There is a reactive PPSH Fang 82 blueprint and a Maelstrom Shotgun blueprint. And all of these blueprints will have a blue and pink tracer with chocolate eggs death effects. Along with these, you will get a finishing move, a large decal, a loading screen, and a consumable Hidden Power Gobblegum. Next up, we have the Charm and Harm Tracer Pack Reactive Ultra Skin, which will give you a Ultra Reactive XMG blueprint, a KSV blueprint, both of them obviously having tracers and a death effects, and you will get 2 operator skins as well. And then for the extras, you'll get a finishing move, a weapon charm, a weapon sticker, a animated calling card, spray, reticle, and a loading screen. I'm about to mess this up really bad, but we have the Dulce Catastrophe, maybe, I don't know, Tracer Pack, which comes with a operator skin and weapon blueprint, sniper rifle blueprint, and a melee weapon blueprint. You will also get an emote, weapon charm, emblem, and spray. And then finally, we have a COD Endowment Pack, which they don't say what includes it, but it's for COD Endowment, and it's a Tracer Pack. And yeah, aside from that though, that's pretty much it. If you haven't got Black Ops 6 and it's telling you to get it, that's up to you. I'm not saying you should, but that is pretty much it for this blog post. Now, there is quite a lot for zombies, I would say the most. Let me know in the comments which one you were excited for that was listed. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already as well. And I'll see you guys next time, man. You guys take it easy. Peace out.